let's talk a little bit about She-Hulk breaking this fourth wall. Now, it's been reports. She-Hulk will be breaking the fourth wall. And I didn't even bring it up, but they also reported on who the villains of the series is going to be, and it's going to be the Wrecking Crew. Have you heard that?
Okay. I have not heard that, but okay. I
Yeah,
saw
man.
about the fourth wall break, but I didn't see about the villain.
Yeah, the Wrecking. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find this article real quick,
Okay.
and we'll read it. Yep. That's but before I do that, I'm gonna read. So I guess I'll be reading two articles about the She-Hulk.
Okay.
Reading this one, She-Hulk will reportedly have the MCU hero break the fourth wall. This is coming from CBR.com. Reports suggest Marvel She-Hulk will see Jennifer Walters pay homage to her comic book counterpart by breaking the fourth wall. The direct reports there will be many instances of the fourth wall being broke in the She-Hulk Disney Plus series, with the character openly acknowledging her presence with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The site also states She-Hulk will interact with real-world people, paving the way for celebrity cameos throughout the series. That's I guess that's in talks of Megan Thee Stallion is supposed
Megan
to
Thee
be.
Stallion. Right.
Mhm. For now, it's unknown if a storyline reason will be given for She-Hulk breaking the fourth wall, or if it will go unexplained. Hopefully, it'll just be unexplained. I don't need a explanation why she can do it. Just do it, like
Right. Let's
Deadpool.
do it.
Just do it. We
Right.
don't need, oh, she's this, that, and the third. Nope, she breaks the fourth wall. Moviegoers may be familiar with another Marvel hero breaks the fourth wall. Deadpool, the Merc with the Mouth, portrayed by Ryan Reynolds, routinely broke the fourth wall to speak to the audience. She-Hulk first displayed this form of comedy in 1989's Sensational She-Hulk by John Bryan, predating Deadpool, popularizing it. December 2020 saw Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige confirm She-Hulk will be a half-hour legal comedy. Tatiana Maslany from she's not from Orange. She was in Orange and New Black. I don't remember her being in Orange. I know
I
she
don't
was
know
in
who she was in there yet.
uh Orphan Black. I think that's what they meant to put. Will play Jennifer
Okay.
Walters uh with the Good Place star Jamila Jamil reportedly playing the villain Titania. So it's also going to have Mark Ruffalo, Tim Roth, Ginger Gonzaga, Renee Ellis Goldsberry, and they don't have a premiere date yet. So how do you feel about that? Her breaking the fourth wall.
If it's canon, I'm
Mm-hmm.
cool with it.
If
You know
it's
what I'm saying? If it's something that has actually happened,
uh-huh.
yeah. But if she doesn't, I don't understand. I don't know, understand her character being that. You know what I'm saying? Other than if it's already happened in the comics, which I'm sure it has.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That because, like I said, that's where they're pulling from. So I'm okay with it. I mean, like I said, I hope it's not goofy like how like Malcolm in the Middle breaks the fourth wall. You feel me? Like, I hope it's more something like I'm giving emphasis on what's going on more. You know, what I'm saying, more so explaining what's going on in the story rather than I'm just breaking the fourth wall just because. You know what I mean?
I think it's gonna be like what's that show on Netflix that got canceled? Had Kevin Spacey in it. Damn. Well, he was the president. You know what I'm talking about? I can't think
Yeah.
of it right, but he broke the fourth wall. Um, but in a serious tone. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can do it like that, like you said, in explaining her motivations or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it
Hmm.
is, since it is going to be legal dramedy for the most part. Pretty sure it's going to be a little bit goofy. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind a little goofiness, but I think sometimes if we can keep a serious uh
Tone.
tone, I think it'll work. Why can't I remember the name of that show? House of Cards. There it is, Caleb. Appreciate it.
Okay.
House of
Okay.
Cards.
Cool. I know
House
what
of
you mean
Cards
now.
was
Yeah.
a real dope, man. He would break the fourth wall, explain his motivations, and why he did stuff like that. Let me read this other article. Where is it at? Okay. This says the Wrecking Crew rumored to make their MCU debut in the She-Hulk, and this came out like 2 days ago. It says like most other original MCU projects in the pipeline, She-Hulk is shrouded in secrecy. Other than those running the show and some key casting announcements, very little is known about it. While there are already several other rumors swirling about what to expect, the latest one comes from the Cosmic Circus. Is essentially interesting. According to the site, the nefarious foursome known as the Wrecking Crew is set to make their MCU debut in the upcoming series. For those unfamiliar with the characters, they start off as ordinary humans, that is, until they came into the possession of an enchanted Asgardian crowbar. Now, that's one of like, it's funny.
That's
I don't know.
funny, right?
Yeah, do you know about the Wrecking Crew?
I've heard. I'm not familiar too much about. Like I said, I didn't really read She-Hulk as much. But
well,
I know
they
of,
actually
I know of the characters.
They're actually more Thor villains.
Okay, yeah, I see. I didn't really read Thor comics either all that much.
Yeah,
I was never really a Thor fan until, you know what I'm saying, later.
Yeah. Imagine
Right.
you and your homeboys. It's four of y'all. Y'all walking, you stumble upon this crowbar. It's got powers, but you're not the only one to get powers. You're like, all right, everybody grab onto me. We're all gonna get granted these powers.
Okay.
That's kind of what happened. So it's weird, man. It's dope. It says for those unfamiliar with the characters, they start off as ordinary humans, that is, until they came into the possession of the enchanted Asgardian. Now, why is there an Asgardian crowbar? I don't know. The crowbar granted them each superhero strength to the varying degrees. As a result, they adopted the names Bulldozer, Pile Driver, Thunderball, and Wrecker, and became known collectively as the Wrecking Crew. Now it's hinted above because of their ties to Asgard. The gang has been known to frequently cross paths with Thor, so it'll be interesting to see how they connect to She-Hulk and the series' overarching story. Should the rumor be true? Could their powers originate from gamma radiation this time around? We'll just have to see. She-Hulk will follow Tatiana Maslany's Jennifer Walters. She juggles between being a lawyer and a superhero with power similar to the Hulk. In the comics, Walters developed superhero strength and transformed into a milder version of the Hulk after receiving a blood transfusion from Bruce Banner, her cousin. It remains to be seen whether or not the show will follow the storyline or if it will introduce Maslany's character post-procedure. Yada, yada, yada. We know everything else. So, yeah, man, the Wrecking Crew. Let me see. Let me show who they are real quick. The motherfucking Wrecking Crew. But yeah, man, the Wrecking Crew, those guys right there. You know what I'm saying? You know what? They say the Wrecking Crew might be in here, but I think they might be mistaken. You have Titania. Titania is actually in a relationship with Crusher Creel. I think Crusher Creel makes more sense than these four doofs.
Okay.
And you know who Crusher Creel is, right?
Yes.
So you have Crusher Creel, the Absorbing, aka the Absorbing Man. What if he's on trial? Titania breaks him, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, I can play with that dynamic. Plus, Crusher Creel is a serious character with kind of a goofy power set, which can be kind of made fun of, but also in a serious tone. You know what I'm saying? More so than these guys. I mean, these guys are silly, but I think Crusher Creel makes more sense. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, they already released for Real Titania, so I guess it does kind of make sense.
That's the way I'm looking at it. That's the way I'm looking at it.
I feel you.
You know, why not have?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
That's that's the only reason why I'm looking at it like that. But yep. So She-Hulk breaks the fourth wall. You got anything else you want to add on She-Hulk?
I'm like I said, I'm kind of up in the air about it. Like I said, I want to research the character and know the character before I make my assumptions. So, like I said, I want to do some research now that you kind of got the bug into my ear about the show a little bit more. Like I said, I want to do some research, but I'm optimistic is what I'll say.
I'm optimistic. Also, it seems like it's shaping up to be something interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Different than what
different. I want to see how they do this legal dramedy. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. I really want to see how they pull this off.
It'll be an interesting concept.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, on to the next.